Some movies are great, but only a few make you hit replay the second the credits roll. You know, the ones where the lines live rent-free in your head, the scenes you quote with friends years later, the ones that make you feel something every single time. They're not just films, they're moments burned into culture. From mobsters and high school chaos to fast cars and broken heroes, today we're diving into every most rewatchable movie scene of the 21st century, breaking unforgettable scenes from 8 iconic movies that keep you pressing play again. Remember the first time you watched Superbad and realized no high school panic attack would ever top the fake ID meltdown? Seth, Evan, and Fogel huddle while Fogel proudly reveals the worst fake ID in human history. One name, no first name, just McLovin. Jonah Hill's explosion is the kind of teen logic you never forget.
McLovin? What kind of a stupid name is that, Fogel? What, are you trying to be an Irish R&B singer?
What makes it iconic is how fast the stupidity escalates when Seth spirals into full chaos, turning a bad idea into a national emergency. And Fogel, absolutely unbothered. It's everything awkward, hilarious, and weirdly relatable about being a teenager.
Yeah, I was between that and Muhammad.
Why the fuck would it be between that or Muhammad? Why don't you just pick a common name like a normal person?
Muhammad is the most commonly used name on earth. Read a book for once.
Then you shift to the hallway moment where Seth tries to talk with Jules and immediately drown in his own nerves.
Yeah, I can. I can get you guys alcohol.
Really? Seriously?
Yes, for sure.
Oh, that would be awesome. Thank you.
But then the awkward tsunami hits, Jules fires back a one-liner, and Seth blurts something unforgivably embarrassing, and you watch a teenage boys crumble in real time. It's the perfect storm of cringe, charm, and comedy. The kind of scene you rewatch because it hurts so good.
It's got yours.
Well, Jules, the funny thing about my back is that it's located on my
When you think of the most rewatchable Bond moments of the 21st century, you think of Casino Royale, the film that rebuilt 007 from the ground up, and nothing captures that better than the poker table showdown where confidence becomes a weapon. You watch Bond sit across from killers and billionaires, and instead of folding, he takes control with a drink order so sharp it stops the room.
3 measures of Gordon's, 1 of vodka, half a measure of quinoa lily, shake it over rice, and then add a thin slice of lemon peel.
Yes, sir.
Because that martini isn't a drink, it's psychological warfare. Bond asserts dominance with style, precision, and total calm. You can see Le Chiffre feel the power shift before the cards even hit the felt.
That's it? Anyone want to play poker now? Someone's in a hurry.
You remember the first time you watched The Dark Knight and realized no villain introduction would ever top the Joker walking into a room full of mobsters like it was open mic night. He doesn't sneak in, he announces himself and proceeds to show a magic trick. This time you watched White Chicks and realized there is no universe where a movie gets away with the scenes they do. It starts in the car with Latrell failing to vibe to 1,000 miles, but then the music switches to rap, and Tiffany and Brittany drop the one word they definitely shouldn't, and everyone is shocked.
Guys, I can't believe that you just said that.
What makes it iconic isn't shock value, it's the timing. The fake white girls say the unsayable, the real black guys react, and the tension flips into pure chaotic unity. It's so wrong, it becomes legendary. Then the restaurant smackdown where brunch turns into a nuclear insult war. The Vandergeld sisters try to throw shade, but Tiffany and Brittany carpet bomb the entire table with the most savage yo mama jokes.
Mother time! Okay, your mother's son. She went to Dr. Dre for a pap smear. Oh!
By the time they reach the Don King punchline, the Vandergelds are frozen, defeated, and spiritually evicted from the restaurant. It's the exact brand of over-the-top humiliation that makes White Chicks endlessly rewatchable.
Salad, right?
Your mother's is so hairy, it looks like Don King's about to pop out and say, "Only in America."
You remember the first time you watched Lawless and realized nobody commands a room the way Forrest Bondurant does. Calm voice, closed fists, and a brother who's basically a human bullet. It starts with the deputies trying to shake them down. Forrest doesn't argue, he just tilts his head and asks the deadliest question in the movie. Have you met Howard?
Have you met Howard?
Oh, what you gonna shoot me, huh?
What makes the moment legendary is how perfectly the brothers work together. Forrest stays cold, Howard explodes, and the entire power shift happens within seconds. The escalation ends with a pipe down one of the deputy's throat. That's when Forrest walks up. The deputies back off, humiliated and terrified.
Now y'all ought to know better than to come around here when Howard's been on the stump whiskey for a few days. Think you might want to get out of here.
Then you jump inside the bar. Forrest's territory, Forrest's rules. 2 city thugs harass Maggie, flash a gun, and think they can walk out untouched. But Forrest doesn't shout, he interrogates and just asks them one question.
Did you pull a gun on this one?
What makes this scene iconic is how Forrest and Tate work together to get rid of the thugs without ever exchanging a word between each other.
I may be a cripple boy, you sack of shit, but I'll blow your goddamn brains out if you move.
You remember the first time you watched Gran Torino and realized Clint Eastwood could silence an entire street with nothing but a growl and a rifle? The gangbangers think they're dealing with a cranky old neighbor until Walt steps out and snarls,
"That like you 5 feet high in Korea. Use you for sandbags."
What makes it unforgettable is the way the punks instantly fold, and when he's being thanked by the neighbors, Walt doesn't care. He just wants people to do the one thing he's stating from the start: get off his lawn.
Thank you.
Get off my lawn.
Then the barbershop scene, Walt's school of masculinity, where awkwardness gets smacked out of you with insults and tradition. Walt forces Thao to re-enter the shop and talk like a man. Thao blurts out the most reckless insult imaginable.
What's up, you old Italian prick?
Get out of my shop before I blow your head off, you goddamn smoking.
But beneath the chaos is the real lesson: cadence, confidence, and knowing how to stand your ground in a world that doesn't hand respect out for free. Walt isn't teaching Thao to be rude, he's teaching him to belong.
Excuse me, sir. I need a haircut. If you ain't too busy, you old Italian son of a bitch prick barber. Boy, does my ass hurt from all the guys in my construction job.
You remember the first time you watched Zoolander and realized no movie commits to dumb brilliance quite like this one? It starts with Derek and Hansel cornering Matilda over her brutal article. She calls models vain, stupid, and self-centered, and Hansel, in complete monk-like sincerity, nods, giving the impression he agrees with her.
From that article I read, it seems like you don't really care too much about guys in our line of work.
Why do you hate models, Matilda?
Honestly,
Yes.
I think they're vain, stupid, and incredibly self-centered.
I totally agree with you. But how do you feel about male models?
Oh, sweet.
Then you shift to the Center for Kids Who Can't Read Good in Mugatu's big pitch, the moment meant to win Derek over. Instead, it becomes a meltdown for the ages.
A center for ants? What?
How can we be expected to teach children to learn how to read if they can't even fit inside the building?
Everyone else is horrified, but Derek is dead serious, and by the time he insists the building must be at least 3 times bigger, Mugatu is 2 breaths away from screaming. It's peak Zoolander, confident, clueless, and endlessly rewatchable.
The center has to be at least 3 times bigger than this.
He's absolutely right.
Time's up. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video from my fun, lighthearted channel, Hollywood Body Count, I'd love a cheeky like, subscribe, and comment. No pressure, no sweat. Your call.